Hello and welcome back to another lesson. In this video we are going to be looking at a track by rival Suns called Memphis Sun. Now this one was requested by one of our lovely patrons, Conan Mottier, so this one goes out to you, buddy. So let's go through the tones first. We've got this for the main riff. Okay, fairly not too distorted actually, but I am using the middle pickup. Because I think with the bridge, it sounds alright for the main riff, but for the fills, I like the sound of those cutting through. It sounds a bit woodier coming through, so I've gone with that pickup selector. Right, let's have a look at the intro. Now the intro starts off with a little bit of backwards guitar actually, but then the guitar part is going to play all those major chords, okay? But it's arpeggiated, okay? So there's a bit of phaser on there as well, and that's the setting I'm using for the phaser. I'm using my MXR Phase 90, wicked little pedal, and so that sounds like this. Pretty nice tone. So you're basically going to be playing a C sharp major chord to an E major chord, and then you're going to go to a B major chord, which is that. Part of that chord, and then the A isn't really sounded out until later in the track. So the intro through. Okay, so that slowly, I'm playing part of that chord, but just the top half of it. So you're going to play, I think the first note I do hear the root play. So if you want to play it exactly like it, then do that. But if not, just play the 11th note on the D string twice. No one's going to know. Then you put your little finger on the 12th fret on the B string and take your second finger off. So the easiest way to play this is to cover the top 3 notes with your first finger, okay, and then apply your second and third fingers like you would do for a normal major chord. But what that does is it means you don't have to move around that first finger to play the second chord, right? So you're going to play, take that second finger off, put the 4th finger on. So then you've got, you should be able to play that nice and smoothly. You're going to have to change position for the next chord, and you can slide. It's part of the C chord shape, okay? But you're only playing really 3 notes of it, so you can just play these 3. A little slide up, okay? Then you go down to the 10th fret on the B string. I think it only plays that in the intro, and from then on you're going to play, and then the second time round it plays, presumably to give him time to switch the phaser off. But when you play it again in the chorus, you're going to hear that phrase, but he interchanges those a lot, so it's very, very similar. So then the phaser comes off and we get into this wicked little intro riff. And then the drums come in. But those are, and there are some variations as well, right? But I'll just show you those because they're awesome. There is some a little bit of solo. I'll show you that in a bit as well, actually, because it's quite tasty. So what you're going to do is play. I'm not entirely sure if this is a minor or a major chord, but it feels minor to me, and I think I've seen him play it live where he's not fretting that chord. Okay, so we're going to go with this being a minor C sharp, but you're only really playing the first kind of 3 notes here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So 8th notes, but quite staccato. In fact, the first one's staccato, and then the next one rings out. Okay, so to do that, all I'm doing is fretting it very quickly and then releasing my fingers just to cover the strings. Okay. Then the second kind of rhythmic hit is going to be a full 8th note, and then you just interchange those. So if you're a beginner, that might be a little bit tricky to get around, but if not, you shouldn't have a problem. So 3 of those, and there's this awesome fill. And it's really, really lovely, actually, and it's that little, the little rake down that really makes that fluid. So what you're going to play is, you keep the chord shape, but you're just going to be playing the D and G string, and if you hit a few others, it doesn't matter. This is a real sort of funky, you know, bluesy rock type riff. So you're doing quite a quick hammer on. So without the chords, it plays. Okay, so you're going to play hammer on, 9th to 11th, pull off, and then a rake while you put your 3rd finger on the 9th fret on the D, okay? Okay, so as you're putting that down, alright, so you do a little rake and then it goes down. Alright, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, without the rake, okay, wicked little fill. Now the next ones are pretty simple. You're just going to play this, very bluesy. But you just play it with the chords, so you're going to be playing a few notes either side of those, but just aim for that. And this one comes in after just 2 of these. Okay, then you're going to play. Okay, so it's wicked, really. It's all just like, we're 16th notes because it's quite slow, but it's just. And then 3rd time round you play that one again. Then the last time you're going to play this. Okay, and that one's easy to play by abandoning the kind of 3rd and 4th fingers on this chord chain. Alright, hopefully that helps you nail it. The only other bit, before I show you some of the lead parts, is that's just a B major to an F sharp minor 7. Now later on he does use a slide, and as you know, I am incredibly bad at slide. So you're just going to play that. It's essentially and then back into right. The solo I'm going to go through very briefly because my slide playing is still rubbish, but I'm using this guitar because it's got a slightly higher action, so it'll sound a bit less rubbish. Anyway, it goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Right, those are the notes. Now, let me try and play this very badly with a slide. So the first part, 9th to 11th, and then it cuts out. Okay, so you come up with the next string up, and then this run, which is tricky. So there's a grace note slide, so that is. Alright, and then straight after that is another grace note slide, 11th to 9th. Alright, something like that. That's about as good as it's going to get, okay? Then the next bit is so that last little run, let me try and get it again slowly for you. Whew, murdered that one. Okay, and that last little phrase that's played over a bit of the chorus is just 1, 2, 3. Terrible. Anyway, hope that was fun for you, Conan, and that helps you learn this track. Anyway, thanks for suggesting it, and thanks for your support. See you soon. Cheers, bye-bye.